So introduce yourself.
My name's Haven, and I'm a senior at Brighton High School.
All right. So how many schools did you tour?
I toured 3 at Baptist, Memphis, and Chattanooga.
Okay. And what were some things that stood out to you at these schools?
I really liked how they weren't huge SEC schools. Those are ones I like better, and I like smaller class sizes.
All right. And what are some things that you didn't like about these schools?
Well, at Baptist, I didn't like how I wanted to go to nursing, and their nursing program was I had to walk all the way across the street. It wasn't all connected like
Yeah.
Memphis or Chat. I didn't really like that.
Okay. And did you have any deal breakers, like things that made you definitely not want to go to any of these schools?
No, not really. I seriously considered all of them.
All right.
I don't really want to stay here.
Okay. So what was the most memorable part of touring colleges?
So probably at Memphis, it was pouring down on the day that I was raining, and I had a really good tour guide. She was funny, and we just had to sprint from each building. It was really funny. And then at Baptist, the lady taught us how to do an IV and a fake arm that had fake blood going through it. So that was pretty cool too.
So did you apply to all 3 of the schools that you toured?
Yes, I applied to all 3 as well as Dyersburg just for a backup option in case I decided to do the 2 years free, and UT Martin.
Okay. Right. So have you decided where you're going to college?
I'm going to Chattanooga.
All right. What are some of the factors that made you choose Chattanooga?
It was really pretty. I like how it's still a big city, but whenever you're on the campus, it feels more homey and it's its own little world. And yeah.
Okay. And what was the most important thing to you when choosing a school?
I have a couple friends that are going there.
Oh.
I know some people, and I really like their dorms. And
yeah. Right, so that kind of answers the next questions. Do you have any friends going there?
Yeah, there's this girl that I've been kind of acquaintances with, and we've never been really close in school, but we've always known each other. We're going to room together, and Chattanooga has 4 people to a dorm, so hopefully it'll be us 2, and then we'll get to meet 2 more people.
So how do you feel about living away from home?
I'm excited. I'm ready to venture out. I'm not really a homebody. I'm ready to try new things. Hopefully I won't get homesick.
Hopefully not. I'm sure you'll be fine. And you plan on living on campus. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited to decorate my dorm all cute.
Yeah.
And get out of the house. Like I said, I'm not a homebody at all, so hopefully I'll be fine with it.
So how much did the housing options and how nice the facilities were weigh into your decision on picking a college?
It had a lot to do with it. At Memphis, one of the things I did not like was how the bathrooms were separate. There wasn't a bathroom in the dorm. Chattanooga's dorms are really nice. They have this whole building that's just for freshmen. So hopefully I'll get to know a lot of people my age.
And do you know your intended major yet?
Nursing.
And so did that weigh into your decision about choosing college, how good their nursing program was?
Well, Chattanooga has a 100% passing rate with their nursing program, from what I've heard, but it is really hard to get into, so I'm kind of nervous about that, but it'll be fun.
And did any extracurricular activities or sports such as Greek life affect your decision?
Not really. I've been really active in high school, playing sports and clubs. I'm just ready to kind of take a break from all that, do my own thing.
Can you think of anything that you did not see while touring colleges that you wish you had seen?
I wish I could have actually toured the nursing program, the nursing center. At Baptist, I got to see everything because it's just a health career college. So it was a more detailed tour, but at Chattanooga, they just kind of told us about it.
And how do your parents feel about the college that you chose?
They really were trying to push for me to go to Baptist because that's where my brother went. But they're happy. They really like Chattanooga. My dad didn't go with us to the tour, so we plan on going back soon so he can see before I make a final decision. But they like it.
And are you receiving any scholarships?
I'm getting, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a $4,000 a semester or something for my ACT and my GPA.
And did scholarships play a big part in deciding which college you went to?
Yes, I'm still filling out some that are specific to the nursing program and seeing if I can get the most money.
Okay, so eating is a big part of college. Was dining options taken into consideration when you were picking a college?
Yeah, Baptist didn't have like any dining options on campus. Like I said, it was a really small campus. Memphis had a pretty good variety, but Chat they had like in every building there was some kind of different restaurant.
So, do you plan on getting a meal plan?
I hope so because my parents will pay for that, so it's not coming out of my pocket out off of campus.
And safety. How big of a concern was safety for you and your parents when you were choosing a college?
I felt really safe at Chattanooga and Memphis, but Baptist, I felt like there was nothing but a fence around the school, and it was not pretty. And I did not want to have to walk around across the street every time to go to class, so I did not feel very safe at all there.
And speaking of walking, how was the size of campus? Like, how much of a factor was the size of campus when you decided, since you obviously don't want to walk much?
It's not about walking, it was just like walking across the street. We had to walk across like Union, I think is what it was, to get to the nursing building. But Chattanooga, I will have to do a lot of walking.
And what about parking? Have you thought about that? Did you kind of check out how many parking lots the schools had and things?
I really did not pay attention to it. We got a parking pass and parked in the parking garage for the tour, and then I didn't really think much about it.
So, how were the admissions processes? Was it easy for you to apply, or did you find it kind of difficult?
It was really easy. They were just all online, and then I had to go to my counselors and get a transcript printed, and it was all pretty easy, and she emailed that for me, so.
Have you already filled out your FAFSA?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're very involved in high school. Are you looking to be involved in college?
Yeah, I would like to be in the Honor Society and maybe student government. Like at high school, I am very involved in student council. I'm our student body president. And I would also like to be in Best Buddies.
All right. And so when you were looking at colleges, was that like a factor if they had a lot of things to be involved in, or?
I mean, I would like to get involved, but it wasn't really a deal breaker for me.
All right. And do you have any questions for me about college or the admissions process?
Well, right now I go to a really small town high school. I'm kind of nervous about going to like a big college. I don't know. I know you.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
My best advice is to just get involved. Living on campus will definitely help you. Try to make friends on your floor. If Chat does anything like a frosh camp, I would go to that. And then definitely I think Greek life really helped me find my small group of people that, my little community, home away from home.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Haven, for being here with me today.
Thank you.
And I wish you best of luck